Joy Guru. Today I would like to explain or elaborate or narrate two apparently opposing, contradictory, contrary, reverse views or theories or doctrines, and I would like to integrate them. Let us say the two views or two doctrines. Now, all of us know that the spiritual truth is that the ultimate goal of human life is to get God. In other words, is to obtain godliness or godlyhood. It means that just to color our character with the attributes of God. Now, there are different ways to do that. Lord Ramakrishna Dev has stated that as many tenets or views, as many ways. But the other view is the view of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. He has stated that as many views as only one way. You see, it may seem absolutely contradictory, absolutely opposite. But I think both of them have stated the same truth in different manner. Now let us try to, you can say, explain these two views or doctrines or theories. Now let us take, of course, let me say that by views, Lord Ramakrishna Dev has stated about the different so-called religions, while by ways he has stated that you can say the same. You can say to get the God. Now, for example, Hindu religion, for example, Hindu religion has a kind of, you can say, austere practice. That is, they believe in the immanent form of God. Of course, there is also views regarding the transcendental form of God also in Hindu religion. But this is more or less the way that they worship deities or God. And by this way, they think that they can get ultimately the God. Now, Mohammedan religion, for example, they have their own special ways. Again, Christian religion, they pray for God, for Jesus Christ. Buddhist religion, for example, they believe in meditation and they want to achieve enlightenment. So whatever may be, these are different views, but ultimately, you see, the road, as far as Lord Ramakrishna Dev is concerned, he has stated that there are different roads. You can see as many as views, as many as roads, or as many as ways, or as many as avenues. But Lord Sri Thakur Ramakrishna, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that there may be different views, but road is only one, avenue is only one. Now let us discuss it with you can say, taking a real life example. Dharmatala, for example, is a central place in Calcutta, and from different sides, for example, from southern side, eastern side, western side, and northern side, there are roads, and people may choose different roads, and they ultimately come to Dharmatala for different purposes. For example, somebody may come for attending office, because there are so many offices around Dharmatala. Somebody may come to Dharmatala for selling his commodities, his or her commodities. Somebody may come for enjoying the scenarios. So purposes are different. So if I compare the purposes, as you can say, as views, while the roads, that is southern roads, eastern roads, western roads, northern roads, these are the different ways, then according to Ramakrishna Dev, we can say that as many views, that is, purposes may be different, but and ways are also different. But if I explain it, the standpoint of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, then we may say that one thing is absolutely common, that is to reach Dharmatala, isn't it? Whoever may come for whatever purposes, he or she must have to come to Dharmatala at first. So the first precondition, you can say, or you can say the prime factor is to reach Dharmatala at first. So the urgeness to reach Dharmatala, the pressingness to reach Dharmatala, the demandness to reach Dharmatala is the only way. That's the reason why Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated, yes, people may come from different roads, from different avenues, and they may come for different purposes, but ultimately they will have to reach Dharmatala at first. So therefore, all roads, all avenues ultimately unite with one avenue, that is urgeness to come to reach Dharmatala, isn't it? So I think Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra's statement is not different from the statement of Sri Thakur, Lord Ramakrishna Dev. In other words, we may say that it is a more refined way of stating the same truth. Now take another instances. Take another instance, for example. You see, a pond has, let's say, 4 landing stages, and people may take any stage, any landing stage, and again they may come for different purposes. Some may come for taking bath, some may come for washing utensils, or some may come for, you can say, for enjoying the bankside scenario of the pond. So purposes are different and landing stages are also different. So if I compare as the purposes as views, while landing stages are ways, then according to Ramakrishna Dev, as many tenets or as many views, as many ways. This is true. But if I say that if I explain it from the standpoint of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, then we can say that yes, people may come from different or through different landing stages, and they come for different purposes. But the common factor, the prime factor, or the first precondition is to reach the pond at first. In other words, the urgeness to reach the pond. In other words, the pressingness to reach the pond. So if I say that the different purposes as views, but the way is only one, that is the urgeness to come to pond, the pressingness to come to pond, the demandness to come to the pond. This is the, you can say, so in this way we can explain the two views of Lord Ramakrishna Dev and Lord Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra respectively. Now if we see the you can say the contents of Bhagavad Gita, there Lord Krishna tells that there are 4 avenues, 4 paths through which one can unite with the God. You can say there is spiritually, you can say spiritual union with God. And the first is the path of, for example, path of knowledge, path of, that is Gyan Yog, path of devotion, Bhakti Yog, path of action, Karma Yog, and path of meditation, Dhyan Yog. These are different views, you can say. These are different views. Or you can say, and there are different ways. That is, there are different avenues through which we can unite with the God. Lord Krishna tells such. But again, if we explain it from the statement, or you can say from the essence of the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, then we can say that yes, there are different paths, there are different pathways, there are different roads, there are different avenues through which we can unite with God. But the prime factor, or you can say the first thing, or you can say the first requisite is that urgeness to unite with the God. Urgeness to unite with the God. This is the main thing. So therefore, as Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is stating that, well, Gyan Yog, Karma Yog, Bhakti Yog, Dhyan Yog, these are definitely, these are different ways. But ultimately all these pathways unite with the one and only pathway, that is the urgeness to, you can say, that is the, you can say, to unite with the urgeness for spiritual union with the God, isn't it? So therefore, ultimately all of the ways, all of the avenues unite with the same path. So therefore, the statement of Lord Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra is correct in this sense that, well, there are, you see, as many views, as many ways, true, but at the same time, you see, all the ways unite, or you can say come to the same path. You see, so this is the factor, you can say, and Lord Krishna always counsels Arjun just to increase, just to enhance the urgeness, see, for the spiritual union with the God. He has stated it also in everywhere he has stated. For example, I will just quote only one sloka of the second chapter of the second chapter, I think in 61st sloka. Tani sarvani sanjamo yukta asita mat paraha basehi jasyendriyani tasya pragga pratisthita. Just mark this word, these you can say these three words, yukta asita mat paraha. Just see, yukta asita mat paraha. Try to get yourself attached with me. That is, try to get yourself, or you can say increase, enhance, you see, your urgeness to unite, or to unite with the God, or in this case to unite with me, that is with Lord Krishna. He is stating such. So therefore, again, the second thing is, everywhere we see oneness, as Lord Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that, well, as many views or tenets as only one path or only one way. Just oneness, everywhere there is oneness. For example, Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that God is one and unique one. That is, God is never many, not only many, God can never be even two. God is always one. Again, dharma is one and only one. So in this connection, I would like to say that in the book that Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has written, only one book named Satyanusaran, where he has stated that the stay of all existence is dharma. He has defined dharma or religion as the stay of all existence. And he has also stated that dharma is always one. It can never be many, and there is no variety of it. It is always one. Yes, views may be different, even as many as there are people, but dharma is one. And he has also stated that to speak of Hindu dharma, Mohammedan dharma, Christian dharma, Buddhist dharma is, in my opinion, wrong. These are all views, and there is no difference between different views. The different views, but the same way. This is the statement of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. So in this connection, I would like to say that there are, you see, some people arrange a kind of, you can say, seminar or like that, where they give the title that is, you can say, coordination of, or you can say, integration of all religions. As per the statement of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, I think this the title is wrong, in the sense that all the dharmas or religions are simply views, but religion and dharma is always one and only one, and there is no variety of it. So therefore, this coordination or integration of different religions is rather a myth, but it can be said that coordination or integration of different views, possibly this statement, this title is, I think, more accurate. Now, you see, again, if I say I am one, you are also one. Everywhere there is oneness. And I think this statement of Sri Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, that as many views or as many tenets as only one view, that is oneness, is also in conformity with the Vedantic philosophy. That is, one consciousness is the only truth. Is the only truth. So this is also, I think it is in conformity with the, you can say, with the theory or with the doctrine of of Lord Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, in this connection I would like to say, that is, as many tenets or as many views, but as only one way. And see, so in conclusion, I would like to say that the two statements or two doctrines, two theories as propounded by Lord Ramakrishna Dev, that as many tenets or as many views, as many ways, and the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, that as many views as only one way, these two statements may seem apparently different, apparently opposing, apparently contradictory, apparently contrary, but in reality they are the same statement, in the sense that all the roads, all the ways ultimately unite with the one way, that is the, you can say, that is the urgeness to unite with the God. In other words, the demandness, the pressingness, for the spiritual union with God. So in this respect, I should say, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra's statement is, in a way, or rather a more refined way of stating the same truth. You see, and in this connection, I would like to say that that you see, it is not that, you see, Lord Ramakrishna Dev and Lord Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, they are actually they are stating the two different truths. No, truth is only one, and they are stating the same truth in different manner, in different fashion, I should say. In this connection, I would like to say that a person once asked Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, or rather commented, I should say, that after the discovery of Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton is gradually fading out, is gradually being obliterated. Hearing this, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra immediately replied that I don't think so. Rather, the discovery of Albert Einstein is actually you can say is giving more deeper insight, see, of the discovery of Isaac Newton. In other words, Isaac Newton's discovery is more explained by the discovery of Albert Einstein. This is the statement of Lord Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. Last but not the least, I must say that this is my humble opinion, this is my humble thinking, and I cannot expect that you people, or rather all of you, may be at one with me. Definitely not. You may have your own independent opinions. Yes, I have nothing to say, but this is just my humble, I can say, thinking, and this is my humble way of explaining you can say, the two apparently opposing, two apparently, you can say, contradictory statements. So, live in love. Joy Guru.